Oh, that's right. We're back and better than ever. And by better than ever, I mean it's more or less the same. Got some new mood lighting going on over here. Got some new merch. As you can see, we are displaying it all over the place. Kind of hard to get a good angle, but welcome back to the 2021 edition of the Friday Night Dive. I'm your host, Mark Kamier, aka the Maniac. Hello, everyone who is just joining, who have joined before. If you're watching this later, all good, all good. We've already got a couple more, we've already got a couple people in the chat. Pete Rich, new phone, who dis? I don't know who you are, Pete Rich, but this is the Friday Night Dive. Welcome. Oh, blowing smoke up your ass, McGee. I'm assuming that's what that emoji is for. Well, you know, if you guys are first timers here, I can't imagine that if you're tuning into this show, you've not been here before. But just in case you haven't, what we do here is we come together. And since it's a pandemic out there still, I know there's vaccines and stuff going on, but you know, it's still, we got to be cautious. You know what I'm saying? And going to the bars is a bad idea. So I am bringing the bar to you right at home. I'm just not giving you the drinks because I'm not your bartender. You have to be the bartender. I am simply your entertainment. Fret not, I'm getting drunk with you. Tonight is going to be this is kind of a double, or it's a double. Drinking out of my Slytherin glass, gin and tonic. So we're doing G&Ts tonight. It's G&T Friday, made famous from another broadcasting site, the Sobros Network. So shout out to them. That's a freebie. That's all you get. Welcome. What up, Trey? How's it going? Trey T. How you doing, man? There you are, Christy. Hello. Hearts all around. Black hearts, all the hearts, blue hearts. Give me it. McGee's got all the antibodies, which that's good. Which means chances are she's going to outlive us all. So I'll cheers to you on that one. Pompous ass indeed. I don't know where it originally stemmed from, but there's a private joke between my father and I. Drinking a gin and tonic makes us feel like big pompous asses, and we enjoy it. So this is the pompous ass drink. Oh, yeah. A little more of the G and less of the T in that one. You're slow and low. Oh, so if you guys, for those not in the know, one of my favorite drinks I like to drink here on the show is Slow and Low Rock and Rye whiskey. It's so delicious. And looks like Christy's getting down on some Slow and Low, and for that, I commend you. Hey, buddy, subscribes, Jeff Saunders, everybody. You know him from the Feeding the Monster podcast feed YouTube channel with all of his fun stuff, including the Truly Bizarre World. Stay tuned and make sure, if you're not subscribed to the channel, this channel, as well as subscribe to our podcast feed itself, like subscribe to the YouTube channel. Okay. We've got some really fun, crazy stuff along the lines, ready to entertain you and to make you laugh. How do you mix your pompous G&T? Well, usually if it's in a smaller glass, I add the G, I add the T, stir it ever so gently. If I have lemon, or not lemon, if I have lime available, twist a lime. And again, give it another little stir. I don't do the one of the reasons I don't do the shaking is because I don't have a shaker. And I'm sure there are ways around that, but as I said, I'm not a bartender, so you know, I'm happy to listen to the ways. This one, on the other hand, I just did the whole, you know, two-hander, one hand the G, one hand the T, and then just kind of put them in there together in equal portions, stirred it a bit, and here we are. Yeah, Scribs and not Trey. Old Petey Rich. Oh man, yeah, limon. Yeah, I put limon in there. Actually, funny enough, it's not exactly tonic water in here. It's a little bit of a cheat because I did not have limes and I did not have tonic water. So you know what's in here? Gin and lime bubbly seltzer water. So yeah. So when in doubt, if you're in a jam and you need some sort of like tonic water or bubbly water, really, and some lime, get lime bubbly and throw it in there. Mm. It's tasty, and it gives you enough of the gin flavor that doesn't take it away. Like it's not mostly the tea in this case. Yeah, you know what I did. You know what I did. Uh, Lime LaCroix. I'll be honest with you, dude. LaCroix, I've tried LaCroix. That was the first seltzer drink I tried. Wasn't a fan. Maybe I tried the wrong flavor. I don't know. But I was just, and I didn't buy into the hype of this seltzer water movement because it's like LaCroix is shit, man. I'm not into it. And then I tried bubbly, and I was a believer after that. A believer. We'll we'll workshop that. Christy said she invented it. You know what? You didn't invent it, but I'm going to give you credit anyway, just because. Sure. Hello to everyone in the chat. How's it going? How was your week, dude? For me, I could straight up say this was a long week. I don't know why, but it was a long week, and I'm glad that the weekend is finally upon us. And unfortunately, I'm probably almost certain that we're going to have a very quick weekend, despite the fact that we can't do anything. Well, I mean, you could go out and do stuff, but that's not responsible. That's not smart. It's inconsiderate. Don't do it unless you're vaccinated. And even if you're vaccinated, still be careful. Word around the street is because of I mean, never mind. I was about to say something. It was like I'm just saying, like I personally might qualify considering my day job. So fingers crossed on that, because that would make me feel a whole lot better about just being out. I don't even really go out, but because of my job, I'm in and out of random places. So sometimes, even though I'm being cautious, sometimes it's a pain in the ass. So here we go. So hi Danielle. Long week. Yes. Very long week. Not into it. It's just yeah. Get bar stuff, McGee says. Bars, you mean like shakers and things like that? Get bar stuff. You know what? It's funny. I'm actually shocked we don't have more bar stuff here at at this house, considering myself and one of my roommates are well, you know what? You know why we don't have it? Because we used to be avid bar goers. Like, we have our local watering hole that they know us by name. It was our Cheers. All the Nashville folks know the bar I'm talking about. So, we didn't have to have bar stuff at the house because, like, why would we? It's Friday night. We're going to our local spot. But it is what it is. The dive is getting a bad Yelp review. You know what? Bring it on, man. I ain't scared of no Yelp reviews. You know why? Nobody looks at Yelp. Yelp is crap. But you do you, McGee. I believe in you. Mm. Shout out to McGee. If you came here from the link in the on Twitter or on Facebook, you'll notice that it was accompanied by a picture of me with fangs, and that is all McGee's fault. So if you absolutely hate that picture, if you hate the way I look, and you think it's really, really stupid, McGee is in the chat. Tell her all about it, because I'll not hear it. Chrissy didn't cry at work today, but it's been a week. Yeah. Well, it's a good thing you didn't cry today. I mean, because anytime in a day you don't cry because of work, I consider that a win. So we're gonna consider that a win, and press on forward. But so we know that Christy is drinking Slow and Low. What is everybody else? What beverage do you have in your hand? To the newbies, this is what we do. We come in, we talk. I'm leaving the floor wide open. Anything you guys want to talk about, let's have a chat. Tell me what you're drinking, what you got going on. Tell me what you're not drinking. What kind of if you're maybe doing a more of an herbal remedy, please let me know. Mm. Tonight, oh, hashtag Fang Friday, come at her, go get her. But I warn you, McGee bites back. So, and speaking of McGee, she's high as fuck, staring at Thomas's coffee table. It's a little too inside, but the ones that know, they know. So that's fun. Oh, well then I guess okay. So there's you guys are still doing all right, fine. So there's like a backstage, I guess, happening on our channel. We're all over the place. It's chaos. It's chaos at Feeding the Monster. But if you've been with us for this past year, then you understand. We're almost at a full year we've been doing this, that this group got together to put up this channel. I'm super, super proud of it, super happy, and super happy to be back after the season has ended. Danielle is drinking green tea. Just green tea or green tea? Which is it? Let's see. Trey T. A lovely glass of Buffalo Trace and jealous of Scrib's what? What is that word? I don't know how to say that word. Buffalo. Ooh, man. Oh, Buffalo. Buffalo has a that's a whiskey. It's a bourbon, I think. It's got a bite to it. I think the last time I had it, I can't remember if it was a shot that someone bought me or if it was I wanted a glass of bourbon and that was the only one readily available. I'm not sure. Always the herbs. There you go. That's what I thought. Jeff is showing off his shaker. Oh, Jeff's got a shaker, huh? I feel like you guys are there's like two shows happening. There's one that's live, which is this one, the Friday Night Dive live. And then there's the one backstage that a few people in the chat are in that nobody can see. I can't even see it because I'm not in there. Lafroig. Oh, okay. Right on. Sip friendly when neat. Welker bourbon we've been getting down on lately. That is and I tried it neat the first time I had it. It's like it's an aged, like a 12-year aged bourbon. Pretty delightful, I must say. And speaking of Jeff, oh, he's enjoying a nice Caucasian. Not a euphemism. I'm going to assume he's having an actual Caucasian or White Russians for those not in the know. Speaking of Slytherin, so one of the things that it was there was a post that I shared on my Facebook the other day. One of the things that I'm very much aching to do when all this is calmed down, when I'm vaccinated, or when just things just return relatively to normal, and I feel safe to do it, I am going to the Wizarding World theme park in Orlando because I haven't been there, and I'm a diehard Wizarding World fan, as some of you know. I have a fucking Dark Mark tattoo right here. Again, the Slytherin glass. I've got a lot of paraphernalia. Some of you don't know this, I even write stories set in the Wizarding World. That's how big of a nerd I am. If you could not tell. And I've never been to that theme park since they put it up. So it's on like the high to-do list. And I saw a post talking about, hey, this is what we're going to do when it's all over. And I went, yeah. And I shared the post. And then people got on there and started telling me how much fun they had going to that theme park multiple times, and go, well, good for you. Good for all of you. Rub it in. Why don't you? My tattoo artist who put this on me shared her pictures of the many times she's been. I said, you're a monster. Why would you do that to me? So mean. Oh man. You have an interactive one, never gotten to use, but yeah, that's right. I don't have an interactive wand, but I have the replica of Voldemort's. He's like the wand that looks like it's made of bone. Um, I'm very fond of that little piece of merchandise, but it's not interactive. So yeah, I would rather have the interactive wand to make me, feel like I'm doing stuff. You wore your Slytherin socks. Nice. Very, very cool. Thomas is on his way. Oh boy. So either the show's either going to get really crazy and fun, or it's going to get weird, but also fun. I am totally down with it. Just one sock. Oh yeah. So you wore one Slytherin sock, Christy. Oh, I already saw that. Just the one. Just the one. Uh yeah, so that kind of that got on my nerves, but it was also just because, I'm envious. But that is what I'm going to be doing. What do you guys have planned for when the pandemic comes to a well, not a screeching halt, but because that won't happen for a while, if at all. But when it starts to slow down and things start to kind of make sense again, what do you guys have planned? Another thing I've got planned is I started thinking about the shows, the concerts I want to go to, bands I've either never seen live before that I very much desperately want to, or the ones that I was gypped or I was that was taken away. It was taken away because of the year. A lot of tours got canceled, and a lot of musicians did not get to you know have their shows and get their they didn't didn't get paid unless their streams went up because nobody buys records anymore. Go back to work. Yeah, Patsy, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's I mean hey, some people like to work and some people like to be at a place of work, go back to the office. Sometimes that is just the way it goes, and working from home can be a bit of a drag for some people. I get it. Chrissy's gonna dance until she falls down. But yeah, but you do that anyway. So, what's the difference here? Also shows. Yes. Absolutely. Trade. Be happy to go to movie theater again. Well, yeah, yeah, wouldn't we all? That's a very 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 good point. I miss movie theaters greatly. Um like it's I was thinking about it the other day because we were watching. What was it? Oh, we were watching. We finally saw Tenet over here at the house, and to be honest, what I did see of it, I didn't finish it because I had to do some other things. But what I saw, I didn't hate, and I was fully prepared to hate that movie because I had heard not so good things about it. Um, and I did not hate it. In fact, I was confused by a lot of it, and I think it's worth another watch where I can actually pay attention to it. But yeah, that's something I'm looking forward to going back to the theaters, especially with Godzilla versus Kong coming out. Look, I grew up a massive Godzilla fan. Like my dad showed me those movies. There was a moment when I was a kid, and that's all I did. On the weekends, we went to the video store to rent movies. I rented whatever Godzilla movie I could find that I hadn't seen before. I'm gonna watch it. Didn't matter to me if what the story was. Didn't matter to me if it was really shitty or just really really awesome. It was always going to be awesome because producer Thomas made an appearance there. That's why it's awesome. But also, uh, Godzilla movies to me were just always awesome. I loved them, and same for Kong. Even though there's a couple where I go, all right. But I was never a King Kong guy. I mean, I appreciate King Kong. I think King Kong as a monster, as a movie monster, is pretty spectacular. But he's not my guy. My guy's the OG from Japan, Godzilla. So now that and honestly, I might be one of the few. There's a few people out there that enjoy these newer movies they've put out, and I'm very much looking forward to Godzilla versus Kong. But I really want to see that in the theater. That is a movie that is just built to it was made for the cinema. So I'm gonna try and be as patient as I can and go see it then. Thomas, you like monster movies?
Oh yeah, man.
Living in Canada isn't like every day a monster movie.
Pretty much. I mean, polar bears, packs of wolves, all those things, wolverines, badgers, you name it. Always
Not to, not to mention the wild caribou.
yeah, the wild caribou really what gets you, man. Anything else with like sharp teeth is really irrelevant when it comes to caribou. Those flat teeth will fuck you up.
Hey man, I'm not convinced that they're all flat toothed. I think there's a fang in there too.
They're designed
Somewhere.
for bones.
Kevin Smith's famously still determined to make a movie called Moose Jaws that's going to really turn some heads about how people view moose. Well, see, okay, here's the thing. I joke, but in all honesty, I've seen footage of moose. Do not mess with moose. Moose will fuck you up. Okay.
Yeah, oh yeah. I've been on some hunting trips and then they've walked up on us in blinds, and you look over and there's one like 30 feet away from you, and you'd be amazed at how silently a creature that large can move. And
Yeah.
they grunt at you, and it is horrifying.
Well, there's that video that came up recently that I thought must have been fake, but I kept watching and I go, I don't know how, of that moose running on water, and I still haven't figured that one out.
Isn't that just like a shallow riverbed?
Well, it didn't look like it. It looked like the moose was running on water because there was a boat on it with a camera following it. And why would if it was that shallow, why would a boat like a speedboat be trailing it?
I don't know. That's a good point. Maybe we should have Jeff do some investigative research on this.
And then you got wild Sasquatch apparently up there. What up, BF? How you doing, man? Good to have you. Good to know the internet access is working out in the great beyond wherever you live. Moose Jesus.
Okay. Trey, you're a new favorite.
Can I get that movie? Moose Jesus.
You do know the ladder, so like he's kind of your pal from the first season, so he could probably make something happen.
I mean, yeah, maybe so. Yeah.
You
Oh,
can't-
yeah. Don't bring that guy back up. Yeah, again, yeah, Dune would be a good one to see in the theater. I know Denis Villeneuve's pretty dead set that you must see this in theaters, but then again, Chris Nolan was dead set about Tenet in theaters, and like I just said, I saw that here, and I'm fine with not seeing that in theaters. That's fine. God damn it. Yeah, kind of asked for that one. Kind of walked right into it. Oh boy. Speaking of Harrison Christ, stop me if you've heard this one. Jesus Christ walks into a motel. He hands the clerk behind the desk 3 nails and he says, "Can you put me up for the night?" Yeah, let that one sink for a little bit. Also, big pointers if anyone out there can tell me exactly where I heard that joke. McGee says, terrible. Well, you know what? I thought it was funny, so it's my show. I don't think it was terrible at all. Well, I mean, what as Bill Clinton said, well, if you can't laugh at yourself, right? I think Bill Clinton said that. Who knows? Heathens. Well, it's funny you say that, Rodney. Yeah, heathens sort of kind of infiltrate my life on a regular basis these days. Matter of fact, I recently had the heathenistic approach come at me, and I had my runes read. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you'll see my runes were read, which was very, very cool and gave me a lot to think about. So if you know someone who can do that, I would recommend giving it a shot. But not if you're not open to it. If you're not open to the idea of it, then just whatever. Just carry on. There's always astrology. Oh, look at that, Joe Exotic. He needs some church right now. You need something because you did not get pardoned, which is kind of strange considering everyone else that did get pardoned. But Joe Exotic was not one of them. You still got internet access, though. I see the Bravo. I see Carol Baskin has not completely deterred your spirit quite yet. Even if she has... well, oh boy. I mean, this is the first show back of the new year, so I mean, what did I expect? What did I expect? It's I had to get at least one appearance from Harrison and Joe Exotic this season. So why not the first show? Anyway, I've been derailed. My thoughts have been derailed. How Thomas, what else is new, man?
I don't have anything to talk about on my own show. Producer, can you fill in for me?
Wonderful. I love it. Oh, hey guys, you'll notice a new sort of a heading here. We do still have the TeePublic store. So go to TeePublic, go get your merchandise for your Feeding the Monster podcast feed needs, because as you can see, we got dive merch. And we've got a lot more merch over there in the store, and some things that we're going to be cooking up pretty soon. I'm excited for it. You should be excited for it. And I mean, come on. You can get coffee mugs. You can get hoodies. You can get masks. We're still not out of this pandemic, by the way. Right now, there is a sale, 30% off. TeePublic's really good about having these sales. So if you want to throw some support our way, if you like the shenanigans we get into, and let's be honest, if you're here, you do. You got to have some merch. I know a few of you have some merch in the chat, but the ones that don't, get it. For once, listen to Rodney as he misspells the hashtag. Yep, buy your shit. I'm sorry, I just read it wrong. It's buy our shit. I'm not even drunk. Wow. You win that round, Rodney. Yeah, you win that round. Christy called you Rod. Ew. I don't know what's worse, Rodney or just Rod. And I say that knowing full well I named the damn thing. McGee is the end. Oh, wait. Get out of here. She's the antibody. That makes sense because, like, antibody would imply that you are anti-body, and you like to kind of figuratively exit your body because, weed. Nobody. And then also you're antisocial. So, I mean, there's that. No, Harrison, literally nobody said that. Patsy will definitely buy. Yay! I appreciate you. I feel your excitement, and I'm excited that you're excited. Go away. Astral Batav. What? What? Ooh, what's happening there? I'm confused with whatever. No, McGee. I mean, it does. Obviously, it does, but only kinda, because the virtual world is not the same as being, is social interaction. I know they call it social media, but let's be real, that's not what it is. Not anymore. At one point, it was, but we have left that far behind. Astral travel type. Okay, there you go. That makes that's on brand. And speaking of on brand, thank you so much. Yeah, there it is. So now when we go back and look for the dislike, we know who it was. We now know we know it was you, McGee. You broke our hearts. If I wanted to really be mean, I'd pull you into the stream and just put you on the spot. But I won't do that because I'm a sweet, kind-hearted individual. So yeah, go to the T Public store, you guys. It would be a good idea, and it would help us out just for, if nothing else, just to keep the lights on, as it were, because I can't begin to tell you how much not money I get from doing the podcast or to the dive. I can't tell you how much money I don't get. It's amazing. But I do this because it's fun. I get to drink on camera and nobody typically judges me. We're hanging out in a bar the safe way. Okay. I'm all about safety. I'm doing this for you as much as for me. Countdowns are fun. Why were you counting down? What was that for? Can we do a new show where Tommy Russo? Hey, Jeff, what's up? You just popping in there. How's it going? Good stuff. I love it. Jeff's a mute, you guys. He and then there was we've stumbled in. Oh, there you are, Jeff. We seem to have stumbled into a hobo's house, and he's he likes not a hobo's house, but what is happening? What are you doing?
When you come in the apartments, it's
okay.
The power is the power off.
Oh, he's making this is what we call a booty call, you guys. We have officially went off the rails.
I'm the first building on the left. When you come in, I'm the first building. When you come through the gate, I'm the first building on the left.
Oh. I'm going to put the kibosh on that idea, Jeff, while you're on the phone.
Oh, no worries. I'll see you in a minute.
Giving the stranger your address.
Are you in the right apartment complex?
Oh, no.
Okay, good. Because there's an apartment complex right next to ours, and sometimes people pull in there.
No.
Right.
I don't know.
No.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Okay, I'll see you shortly.
No.
All right, thanks.
He did not see it. He didn't see it. Oh my God. Here at Feeding the Monster, we don't judge what goes on behind the closed doors of our audience and podcast members.
I have to apologize.
Sounds like you got a good time waiting for you. What's you got food coming?
Well, the pizza guy.
He
sounds like he's
I've seen that in a movie.
Having a hard time tonight.
Yes, he is, and you're gonna have a hard time.
1,000 times no.
Well
And the setting is going to be this empty room on the other side, on the other side here. Yeah. Wait, hold that cup up again there, Jeff. There you go. Look at that. Oh, it's on brand. You guys, T Public not only makes shirts and hoodies and masks. I told you, coffee mugs. The one thing they don't make that seems to be a point of contention is socks, which I'm sorry. They don't do that. It doesn't make any sense to me either.
Or pint glasses. That would be nice.
Oh, okay. Surely there must be something. There must be a site that we can. There's got to be something. There's got to be something that can accommodate us for that. Maybe for our since we have a bunch of herbal remedy people here, maybe we can get FTM merch in the glass world. You know, for some pipes, maybe some special bongs. We happen to know somebody kind of
a little bit of that.
Well, depends on what exactly you were going for there, Jeff.
Well, that was supposed to be a bong. But
We at
I
Feeding the Monster
understand
don't
the
judge
confusion.
the activities that our fellow podcast people do. Look at that. Jeff's got a shaker to make me look foolish. Well done. Play harder indeed. Oh,
I think the porno's about to start. I'll be
it
right back.
is. Cue the music. Change the camera angle. It's happening, everybody. Oh, hey, this isn't what I ordered. Oh, it's not? Maybe I can fix that for you. It's lacking sausage.
There you go, man. All right, I appreciate it. There you go. Your light's working on your numbers, but all the other ones don't. And it starts out with 3, not number building 1. Where's building 1?
Yeah, next time I'll put a note in
Yeah, just stay perfectly on the
That's the
left.
first one.
Yeah, because I've been there before, but I haven't had this trouble. But you should do the Creekside apartment. So all those big ones, they go 11, 15, 13, 12.
Oh my goodness.
Later,
Well,
man.
thank you. Have a good night.
That was really excessive. I just had to.
Oh my goodness.
You just ordered? Yeah. Delivery order? He can't hear us. I guess he did.
I guess he did.
It was just imploded.
Now that was intense.
Did you hear all of that?
Oh, I heard it. In
Oh,
fact,
my goodness.
everyone heard it.
Yeah. Well, you got to enjoy what I got to play with on the phone a while ago.
Yeah.
That didn't come out right.
And there's McGee with the oh. She came in just to scold you, and then she left.
I feel like you're right there.
Oh man, that was good stuff. Good stuff. See that's what we call situational comedy. You can't plan for it. You can't you can't set it up. It is what it is.
No. I was gonna I was like gonna do like a improv, like some like porno dialogue, but he just kept talking.
Oh, he was a real talker. Well, I mean, you see, he obviously didn't read the next page of the scene. Then he would have realized that,
No,
you know,
not at all.
we're done improving. It's time to get to brass tacks. But, yeah, maybe after the G&T. Okay, look, it's still the Dive Live. It's not going to be not a Coors Seltzer party. You guys, listen. You want to buy a product that's going to help the environment, all right? And you know what the environment really needs? We did not give up on saving the rivers, that we need clean water in the rivers, okay? Well, when you buy a pack of Coors Seltzer hard seltzer, they donate 500 gallons of clean water into your local river. And you guys, that's awesome. So I have taken it upon myself to be the face of Coors Seltzer, and you all should do your part. Buy a Coors Seltzer pack. It's delicious, low calorie, high alcohol content. It'll actually sneak up on you before you even know it. You're just gonna be drinking it like, oh, this is easy. It's like drinking flavored water, whatever. And then you're 3 limes deep, and all of a sudden you're like, you know what? I feel like I can just go take a piss in a lake, because I'm not trying to save no lake. I'm trying to save the rivers, and it is so worth it.
You animal.
Mm-hmm.
Just piss in a lake?
Yes.
The worst part is it's not even that hard to imagine. I'm going to go back to producing and be off camera. I don't know why it keeps putting me back on here.
The thing in 2021, the seltzers, they're actually doing more than just saving the rivers. Is there any way for us to cue the Sarah McLachlan music? Because if you buy a Coors Seltzer right now, you will help to feed and home a tiny Sasquatch, a homeless Sasquatch. And with your donation for that beverage, he can find a happy home like this one has here in my apartment.
It just looks like you tore the limbs off of a tiny little Sasquatch and just put your fingers into the thing. But
PETA may be listening.
to answer your question, what it means is that we can't afford that, Thomas. We can't afford it. We just came back. We can't get a flag already. We can't afford that song. No one can afford that song. Except for those like horrible commercials with the mistreated dogs. And it's like, why would you do that? Anyway, Tre, I don't know what it means. It means that they just donate clean water. I guess it comes from a clean spring. Who cares how it works? The point is it works. Okay, it's for a good cause. Go out and buy a goddamn Coors Seltzer pack.
I feel like that Sarah McLachlan music should be playing behind a picture of Chewbacca's son from the holiday special.
Chewbacca has a son in the holiday special?
Yeah.
I've never seen the holiday special. I've
my goodness.
Dude, I've only heard so many bad things about it, so I can't.
Everything you've heard is true. But
wait, isn't the holiday special where they technically introduce this poor lost man in a bedroom?
It is.
Shit, he's on to us.
It's where that Boba Fett cat got introduced too.
Isn't the holiday special where they technically introduced Boba Fett as a character?
Yeah.
That's so strange that this character that everyone was so obsessed with came from something that everyone regards as terrible.
Yes, and he also had that dank ferric rifle that the Mando uses.
Oh, I see. Oh, it's John. How's it going, man?
We don't shit on things we haven't seen on this channel.
That's all we do. Isn't that that's all we do? That's on brand.
I usually shit on things I haven't seen.
Tell John there's a wanderer in his room, just kind of wandering around like lost back there, wearing the same thing he's wearing. John,
I'm the only goddamn person on this fucking channel tonight that has something to do. I'm cleaning my room, and you have the balls to have a show on while I'm cleaning my room, and you're calling me out for doing my chores.
You're gonna come onto my show and do chores? How dare you? We don't do chores on the dive.
I'm not even supposed to be here today, man. I am literally doing my chores in my room, and you're spying on me like a creeper.
It's true.
I'm not spying on you. The feed is spying on you. If anyone's spying on you, it's Rodney, and he's giving us access to your whereabouts.
I've been spying on you, Johnny. I've been watching you fold every piece of laundry.
You dirty bird.
Oh, very dirty. Did you hear the live action porno that was taking place?
Yeah, I was listening to it.
Yeah.
I was trying to watch the show while I was doing my work.
Mark,
Pizza guy brought me a calzone.
That's what that sounds like, right?
Yeah, I feel like we were just getting up to that point, and then it didn't happen. Jeff said the guy was talking too much. And
he was talking too much, man. You know, you can't get a calzone with the pepperoni if you don't stop talking.
Was it an eggplant calzone?
Racist.
Whoa! How dare. That was a Seinfeld joke, you bastard.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, not at all. I would expect a New Yorker like Mariano to know a Seinfeld reference when I make one, but you know, you pick your battles. Can't win them all.
Yep.
John can't go to the ball if he doesn't finish his chores, leaving me. Oh yeah, he's going to a ball. All right, he's God. There's just so many.
My eggplant calzone knows that I'm not the king of my castle.
He is not lord of the manor.
No,
not master of his domain. Ooh, I might actually change it to the dive song. That's actually really awesome, Thomas. I'm gonna kudos for that one. probably gonna steal it.
The Dive Saga.
The dive saga. Yeah, that would imply. Oh man, am I gonna have to do the dive and have like a an ongoing story element? Because that would imply. Ah, man, that sounds like a
I
lot of
kind of
work.
I kind of feel like Valhalla in the Halls of Odin is just a really big dive, right?
It's literally that's all it is.
Yeah.
Yo Yoda. I mean, disrespectful, unbelievable. My own show had to happen. It's had to
I'm
happen.
dizzy.
Hey, that's producer Thomas moving you around. He's he's all his head's all spacey, so he's trying to put everything back together.
All right, I'm gonna go refill my beverage. What should I go with? Should I go with some bourbon, tequila, or should I stick with the White Russians?
Oh boy,
They canceled me at work tomorrow night. Not like the canceling, like the political thing, but they
No.
canceled my shift.
Let's say like
And
they canceled you. What did you do? Did you just
you
get
don't want to know.
too crazy with
But
the
so I
little
can get
piggy?
I can get shitty drunk tonight. So
Well, your eyes say bourbon, but that mustache says tequila, so I'm leaning towards tequila. However, Jeff, I adore you. So like how much pain do I want to put you in?
well,
Since you're giving me free reign to choose you pick your poison, as it were.
tequila's never caused me any pain.
Technically, no. The answer is no. They're not. But but then if you think about how you make it,
I don't know,
maybe,
man.
I don't know. Look, Christy says tequila, so brother,
I'm not,
grab your whip and play with your pet scorpion. It's tequila.
All right. Well, screw the Russians. We're going to Mexico, baby.
Woo! That's Brand, Texas. Oh, you know the choice.
I'm gonna hop out, but I'll be back in a little bit after I get things settled.
Do you, boo boo? Oh man, we have set Jeff on a suicide mission. My heart is with him. We will keep you posted. You'll probably be here for it. Yeah, stick around for the dive, you guys. This could be bad for our resident hillbilly, or this could be great for our ratings here at the Friday Night Dive. Either way, I'm here for it. And thank you for being here to witness it as well. McGee says, "Don't cancel Jeff." I agree. He's we have fun. We have fun here, but Jeff does good things out in the world, so let's not cancel him. However, if he gets a little too, that guy just knows nothing. But he's handsome. Not sure about the face though, but the hair was dynamite. The scowl. Why? God. Oh, that's funny. Oh, yeah. It's just gonna happen all night. You know what? That was a good question. Question. I said question. That was a good question, I don't know. I should have asked him what bourbon he had. I still would have told him to go with the tequila, because chances are he's got really cheap tequila, which means this is going to go really funny for a little while before it goes really bad. Either way, I'm here for it, and I'm glad you're here for it too. Hey, you guys, when you're drinking your beverage, why not do it out of a Friday Night Dive mug? Because if you go to our TeePublic store, and let me just bring that up right there. There you go. There's the link. Go to our TeePublic store. Get your own mug. You can put the Dive Live on it, or you can put anything you want. Any of our designs in the store. Put it on there. Get you a household item that you're not just going to throw away. You're not going to grow out of. It's not going to accidentally rip when you I don't know, when you get into a fight with some loser. I don't know, so things happen. You want something you can have at home that's safe. It's comforting. There's nothing more comforting than your own mug that you can put your coffee, your tea, or your adult beverages into. And yeah, we have it. It's all there. And look, I'm only plugging it because it's good stuff. And also, by the way, did I mention there's a 30% off sale going right now? Probably last throughout the weekend, so you want to jump up on that. And hey, it helps us out, keeps the lights on, keeps the ring light that I got back there going. It is really bright. I need to stop looking at it. It was supposed to make me look a little more pretty on camera. I don't know that that's exactly working. It's just kind of blinding me. But whatever.
Your eyes are nice and shiny. Like you have that like you look like you're about to do a makeup tutorial.
Well, it's funny you say that, Thomas. I've got my Ben Nye kit right here.
There you go.
I don't, but it is in the other room. But I'm not going to do that because I am the last person to be giving makeup tutorials. I can do like simple stage makeup, but back in my opera days, but that we're not going to do that here. This is not the venue.
I actually totally think you should do simple like opera makeup for the rest of the season.
The challenging one, I played a role in the opera The Gondoliers, and I was the Duke of Plaza Toro, and I had to be made to look really old. So I had to put white in my beard, and I had to give myself some like wrinkles, some laugh lines and shit like that. And considering nobody told me how to do it, I just kind of had to wing it, and I didn't even use Google. Considering what it turned out to be, not too bad. So I'll say I'm not completely incompetent. However, I know that there are people out there in the chat, even right now, that are better at it than I am. So, maybe if we do a dive where I get all made up, I'll get some professional amateur help. Oh, thank you. That's a compliment. McGee says shiny eyes versus doe eyes. Who's got doe eyes? Oh,
that's me, man.
You
most people just know me as the super hideous dude that everyone works really hard to keep off camera. But they do say my eyes are nice sometimes.
I have literally never called you that, and I have literally never heard anyone call you that. I'm
sorry, master. I'll retreat.
Whoa. No. Considering some of the people that we have seen that run the behind the scenes live streams.
You don't listen to our fucking show, Mark.
Wow.
Doe eyes all the time.
Just Mariano's morphed into angry dad all of a sudden, and I guess that's his new bit.
Hold on. Morphed into?
Well, I mean, because he's wearing his white t-shirt stained, and he's wearing his like pajama bottoms, and he's just like angry dad who's just trying to get some sleep. That you remember that Ken Knapsack bit he used to do? Don't hurt me, daddy, or whatever it was called. That's that looks derivative of that.
Don't hurt me, daddy's just what you guys say to me when we're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
All the time with this derivative shit. When you hit like 45, 44, 43, you become a grumpy old man, Mark. It's just part of the bit, right? It's not a bit. It's who you are. Get off my lawn. Leave me alone. I don't want to be fucking bothered. It's not a bit, Mark. It's just called being a person.
I know he went really heavy on the New York accent as well while he was at it. He went full Queens. Yeah, he says "Don't bother me" as he injects himself into the live stream. But we love him. McGee said it was "Daddy, don't slap me." Giggity. John is going off. Oh, he's not begun to go off. I feel like if we could get like John ripped drunk, he could probably like really go off in a way that would just absolutely destroy me. In a good way.
It's basically like the Hulk.
It's like New York Hulk that he doesn't say smash. He just says all the yes.
It goes one of two ways. I either get really smashed and really angry, or I get really horny. So be careful, man.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh boy. So hey, in the chat, let us know. Well, which John do you want to see? Really angry or really horny John? I mean, hey, look, McGee, what'd I just say? We at Feeding the Monster podcast feed don't judge angry and horny. It's true, Rodney. It's true. Let's see. So I think Scribbs has come back with the tequila. It looks like he's yeah. Just for to clarification from the chat, what kind of bourbon was it you had over there?
Oh, I usually have Buffalo Trace on hand.
Aha!
And now we're having, I don't know, like, this is
in.
just some I found. I don't know if it's any good. I usually just use it to season stuff I'm cooking, but
so it's
I guess I'm cooking my liver tonight.
In more ways than one. I noticed you switched cups.
I did. The other one tasted like a White Russian.
That's fair. But is that cup another one of our designs?
This is also on our TeePublic store.
Look at that, you guys! If you go to the TeePublic store and we have look at the link. The link's right here in the banner here. Go to the TeePublic store and get any design that we have available for you. You can you slap that right on a mug, and they have a 30% off sale going right now. So get up on that.
Yep. A lot of designs on there, and we're always throwing like new ones on there. So any joke or bit or show that we do, there's a good chance there's going to be a design that's spawned from it.
I mean, it's just, why not? I say,
yeah.
More the merrier. You guys, this G&T is getting a little watered down, so I'm going to switch beverages, which I guess I should have waited and did this when Jeff went off screen, but we're just going to do it now.
That's all right.
Before Angry Mariano decides to just really cut loose over there.
Is John angry? I mean, I was gone for a few minutes. I ate a little bit of my calzone and took a leak, but
did
John get mad?
So so we'll see. We'll see how he feels in the next couple minutes. How does he have multiple angles? That's what I want to know. What do you got going on over there, John?
Oh, I told you I'm working on my room. I'm working on a new setup for season 2.
All right, so you just got headshot and then full body. I get it. Fair enough.
Well, I'll eventually have like whole room, right? Like eagle eye cam for when I get home.
Oh,
eagle eye cherry.
No, eagle eye cam.
Remember that guy?
Eagle eye cherry.
Man, he did Save Tonight and Fight the Break of Dawn. Come tomorrow I'll be gone.
I have heard that song before.
Save Tonight.
That old song. It's great.
Yeah.
Flagged.
And his name is literally Eagle Eye.
Yeah. Cherry.
His name is Cherry. Like
yeah.
He didn't make that up. That's his name. Yeah.
Eagle Eye. Huh.
That's for Friday night after dark, McGee.
Well, I'm going to start a band called Brown Eye Potato. How's that?
Brown Eye Potato. Hey, man. You do you. I've heard some really fucked up names of bands, so that's not the weirdest one. Yeah, you know what? Hey, we're going to take a quick break because I got to refuel and probably, empty my bladder as well. So you guys can either take the reins or we can go to a quick little thing here. I think
Thomas, we shouldn't make the call, man.
Yeah, it's your show, Bubba.
Hey, well, I was giving you guys the opportunity, but fine, fuck it. You can enjoy Jon Snow. Hey, Thomas, hit him up with an ad or two, and I'll.
This is my favorite one, I think. see what's next. Oh, goodness.
It's my favorite show.
Yes, I do have a good time with this one. It's fun to cut loose and get a little silly and crazy. Fair warning, the hillbilly don't mix well with tequila, so it might get naked tonight.
I like how you guys are just putting me on the camera during this show. I'm just trying to get my work done.
That's right. You know, Roland, you are putting in the work, and I appreciate it, man. I can't wait to see the new stuff.
This is a highly underrated show. More people should be listening to it.
Mm-hmm.
But like all 8 of our listeners should listen to this show.
I feel like this one right here is like one of the real hidden gems, like in the podcast world.
Well, I mean, it's hidden, but we should probably show it off more because Corey deserves that.
Yeah, we should let people see our jewels more often.
Speaking of jewels, Wolfcock down.
Wolfcock. Wolfcock.
I got some good ones that we're going to watch this year. Are we doing this still, Jeff?
We are. We're going to do one next month.
I feel like you got to invite me more to be on the show.
You're always... Okay.
Now this one, this is my Sunday morning coffee show. Do you know that?
Yeah. I did not.
So,
Well, this one's going to have a whole new flavor this season.
So I'm going to bring you behind the scenes. Sunday mornings, I pour my coffee, and I usually get like a coffee roll or something. And I sit and watch your show. True story.
I love that. Rock and roll.
What show is this?
This is the one we're doing right now, man.
Right now?
Right now.
I mean, I'm a big fan of Mark. I didn't know he had a show on right now.
Yeah. Did you think we were just hanging out in StreamYard?
Yeah.
Oh.
You know nothing, John Mariano. Okay.
White tuxedo Mark is my favorite.
We are going to get flagged by John Williams. Like,
We
John
definitely
Williams has the internet
are.
and
Yeah.
we'll flag him.
It's like I already warned you about Sarah McLachlan. Now John Williams is going to come after us.
I feel
geez.
I feel like everyone involved in the whole Star Wars thing, Johnny Williams probably has the best sense of humor and would appreciate that more than anyone else. And give us a pass.
You would think so, but the he's up in age, so he's probably ornery and what have you. I don't know. I like to think not, but you never know.
I think Oh man, this tequila's feeling good.
Yeah, I bet it is. You know what else feels good? Saving the Rivers. And every time you buy a Coors Seltzer pack, they donate 500 gallons of clean water to your local river. So that little Bigfoot's got a place to splash around. They've got great flavors. This one's a lime. They've got mango, grapefruit, black cherry. Good stuff, man. Coors Seltzer, save the rivers.
I'll have to try those. I tried the White Claws, and they just really didn't do it for me. But I drank a bunch of them when I was doing that. We did a drunk trivia match back in the face-off, and I ended up kind of halfway passed on my floor. So I don't know if that's like what's turned me off to the seltzers. I was drinking some really strong whiskey with them too. But yeah.
Well, I can tell you straight up, the mistake you made was drinking White Claw. White Claw is crap. And I will fight anyone who decides to tell me that it's not. You're wrong, and I can tell you're wrong because I've had it. And the only way to redeem oneself for drinking White Claw is to pick up a Coors Seltzer because they actually have a good cause behind them. Danielle, I'm trying so hard to get a sponsor from Coors Seltzer. You can't even imagine how hard I'm trying,
You should have one by now.
dude. I guarantee you, we are the only live stream show out there that without a full ad behind it is actively kind of endorsing it. Guarantee you, nobody else is saying shit. Nobody else cares about the rivers. I care about the rivers.
We really need some sponsorship too, so that we can afford the when we get sued by John Williams and Sarah McLachlan.
We need some money.
We need to be realistic and address the fact that you guys are like, oh, I don't know why we wouldn't be sponsored. Like, we've been doing it forever.
I don't know.
I know. 4 people collectively watch us, 3 of them being us, and the other kind of people in the chat.
Thomas,
don't make sales, Mark.
Thomas,
that sounds like
my show,
and
why you got to kill my vibe on my show? I didn't. Why you got to do that, man? Like, this is supposed to be a good time.
You did invite me here, so it's kind of your fault.
I mean, I guess that's remotely true. And Henry's here, everybody. Special guest appearance of Henry, the roommate. That's all he does. He smiles and he doesn't say a word. He just kind of creeps in the back and lets you know he's there. And he's always
wow.
Yeah. And then he slinks off into the shadows. Did you RD?
Oh.
No.
Oh. Wow.
And now we have Mariano in a beret.
We gotta talk, guys.
Okay.
We do. I actually had stuff to talk about, but you first. Go ahead.
I don't know if you are aware of this, but we were just hiding backstage, minding our own business, and everyone left me. And McGee made me come over here, right? I was perfectly happy watching your show and supporting you quietly in the background. And McGee's like, no, you got to go over there, right? And she won't even come on the show. It's really annoying.
Explain yourself, McGee.
Is that what I sound like?
Yeah. Very much so.
That's so hurtful.
Ball drop McGee. We adore her, and we could not do this this live stream without her. You guys, everyone, the MCU is back. That's right. It's back, and it is back with a vengeance because we got WandaVision on Disney Plus. And I'm not gonna spoil anything. I'm not gonna get too into it. I'm just gonna say that I, for one, we're 4 episodes tonight. Was the 4th episode, 4 episodes in, and I am thoroughly enjoying how bizarre and weird it is. And I am looking forward to seeing how they're going to end it, how it's going to tie in. I have a pretty good theory of how it's going to tie into the rest of the MCU. We already know, based on what we've been told, that Wanda's going to have a pretty significant part in the Doctor Strange movie. And the Doctor Strange movie is called The Multiverse of Madness. So you put some 2 and 2 together and all that jazz. But not even that. There's just other implications of the MCU of where it could possibly end up. And I don't know. I'm really enjoying it. I'm a total shill for the MCU. I'll go ahead. I'll say it, even though I don't get paid for it. I wish I did. But I love what they're doing. I love this show so far, and I'm really excited. And if you all enjoy what is going on in the MCU, and if you have a Disney Plus account, I'm sure you do, check out WandaVision if you're not. And that is what I will say, because it's hard to talk about it without spoiling it. And I won't do that because I don't think have you seen any of it?
I've watched all of it, man.
Oh, okay. So you just
I would. This is the only thing that I'll throw out there, and this is not a spoiler. It's just some advice. If the first 2 to 3 episodes didn't get you or kind of turned you off, tune in for the 4th. That is all.
Agreed. I completely agree. Yeah, you're right. There's been a lot of kind of there's a mixed bag with the first couple of episodes,
Mhm.
and I go and my whole thing was just wait for it.
Yeah,
It's
hang in
totally
there.
going somewhere, and then episode 4, there's a little more expansion. So yeah, hang in there. I assure you, it's going to be worth it. I personally have enjoyed all 4 episodes as they are. So there you go. WandaVision, everybody, get on it. But I'd be lying to you if I said that the next MCU show that they're going to come out with didn't get me more excited, which is the Falcon and Winter Soldier show.
Mhm.
Just because the last time we got that, I know Infinity War and Endgame, but like the Captain America trilogy, I think is probably the strongest series of movies within the MCU, and this is going to be a continuation of that. So I'm excited to get back into it. I'm excited to see how the passing of the mantle, a la the shield of Captain America, is going to go.
Yeah, that was I think it was like the second Captain America movie, Winter Soldier. Was that seemed like that was the first movie in the MCU where it kind of the tone shifted, where it went
It did.
from just being like comic book superhero movies to like this is also a political drama. And then after that, you saw like a lot of the different movies in the MCU kind of had like their own distinct flavor, or
Yeah.
they kind of fit into a separate subcategory. You know?
Yeah, they got to play around with a different subgenre other than this is a superhero movie, and so that allowed everyone else to go, oh, cool, that's how we can be different instead of giving you a standard by the numbers superhero flick, which all things considered, what they were doing beforehand, I was still enjoying. But then, yeah, you give it just that little extra flavor, and it's near perfection.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
Christy says she had a patient named Hydra today.
Really?
Was it an octopus? Are
If
you
you cut
treating
off,
octopus now?
did you cut its head off and did two grow back?
It warmed your heart. Oh, was it a lizard? Did you just make like a pun? Was it a pun? Christy works with animals, for those not in the know, so that's why I'm saying that. If it was just a dog named Hydra, then I have several follow-up questions about that, but I'm not gonna judge. Could have been a Sasquatch. We've got crazy animals down here in the South. German Shepherd. Oh, whoa. And they named it Hydra? Why didn't they just name it Schmidt? Like Johann Schmidt. No? Okay.
Who's the weird little guy
Nemo.
whose
Should've named
head
it Nemo.
ended up in his tummy?
Man. Okay. Well.
He was in the comic books. What was his name? Like Krang or something?
Oh, that's from Ninja Turtles. Are you talking about
No, the MCU Krang.
Oh.
Zoloft.
You're talking about Dr. Zola. Dr. Zola. Not Zoloft is the antidepressant.
Oh.
That's what I was going to
You were
say.
close.
I'm like, depends on how you define superhero or supervillain, I guess.
That's actually my supervillain in my comic book I'm writing right now, Dr. Zoloft, and he's just this real sleepy bummer of a dude.
Do you use your Rickman impression to voice him?
Oh, you should. Dr. Arm & Hammer Zoloft.
I mean, it's a comic book, but when we adapt it for audio and visual, absolutely. Bad Rickman's all over it.
So you just on camera confirmed that FTM is adapting your comic book?
Yeah. Hey, surprise you guys.
There we go.
My comic book that I'm working on just now, with the famed villain Dr. Zoloft is yes, we're adapting it, and you can expect Bad Rickman to be the voice of Dr. Zoloft. So
yeah,
boom,
Dr. Zoloft showed up on the TV screen in Winter Soldier, but it was just like him sleeping.
He was kind of a drag, but he was okay with it. So that's how he gets down, and then he just he bums everybody else out when they show up.
Right.
And you might think it's going to be derivative of Alan Rickman's character from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, but I assure you, not really.
No, because in The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, that robot did not have a face on his tummy.
He did not, but he was a drag because it's like it's not often you see a depressed robot, but here we are with that one. That's I did not enjoy that movie the first time, like when it first came around. And I was just kind of like, whatever. I think it's because I didn't get it. And then years later, when I went back to it, it's so damn funny and it's so entertaining. And I'm really mad at myself for not enjoying it back when it first arrived. But hey, sometimes you got to let these things hit you at the right time.
Yeah, so sometimes shows or movies, you got to let them marinate a bit, right?
That's absolutely true. Same with music. There's a lot of music I listen to these days that when I was younger wouldn't be caught dead listening to, and that's just because my brain just wasn't ready for it yet.
Or with chicken, like if you cook chicken, it's usually kind of bland just by itself.
It's
Unless
true.
you marinate it.
You gotta marinate it. I think Christy nailed it. I think and it is. It definitely probably had a lot to do with Zooey Deschanel, whom I'm not a fan of at all. Still, well, see, that's the thing. I wasn't a fan of her then, and I'm still not a fan of her now. But I guess I can tolerate it if she's not the main focus. So yeah, not a fan of that one. But that's a whole other episode of the dive. I take it back. That's a whole other episode, maybe for a rant, as it were.
Yeah.
But look, for rantings of a maniac, I try to rant about something relatively positive, and there's nothing positive I can say about Zooey Deschanel. So everyone asking for that episode, no, not gonna do it.
I get Zooey Deschanel mixed up with Timothy Olyphant all the time.
I mean, I don't know how, because
I meant Josh Duhamel.
Oh, I see what you did there. Yeah.
Mark?
And I get both of them mixed up with Boba Fett.
I have breaking news that's like 25 years old or 20 years old.
Which is it?
You know how I used to do all those thumbnails?
Yes.
I found my very first Photoshop project for real.
Really?
Yeah, it's in my hand right now. So it is, and it's kind of on brand for you.
Oh,
and this isn't even a bit. You're a big DC guy, right?
I've been known to enjoy the DC. Yeah.
So I photoshopped myself as 3 Batman villains. This was my first project. So I morphed my face and like messed around. So for real, this is the 25-year-old Absolute Vodka ad I did with my.
Oh man, freaking John Riddler, Mariana Two-Face, and the John Kerr.
See,
The John Kerr.
True story. Like you thought I was doing a bit. Like I photoshopped that town, the sky, the bats.
Yeah, look at that. That's pretty sweet.
That's amazing, man.
All those bubbles coming out of the Joker's Absolute Vodka bottle.
Because only villains drink Absolute Vodka. Absolutely. Bravo. Actually,
That's how all started.
Did you get paid for this?
No, this was for school, dude.
Oh, well, damn it.
Like when I say this was my first Photoshop project, this was like for school.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Well, I commend you. We already commend you for your Photoshop work in general. I
didn't do this so you would spank my ass. I just did this because I thought you'd want to share with you, man.
Well, can we still spank?
You gotta get on the right patronizer tier for that to happen. But I commend you on your Absolute Vodka Rogues Gallery Photoshop.
Mark, I am the patronizer.
Well,
Yes, you heard it here,
And
folks.
I
First,
got all the tiers for you.
if you join our Patreonizer at the $77 a month tier, you too can spank John's ass.
You don't have to join a tier. Just give me a call. You can spank my ass anytime you want.
You miss. I've got the number to my pizza guy.
Oh, the pizza guy, Jeff's pizza guy. That dude needs to come back. Oh man, Jeff's pizza guy. Yeah, that'll be an ongoing bit, I'm sure.
He was just this sweet little confused old man delivering pizza. I shouldn't be poking fun, but I'm totally giving him John's number.
Give him John's number. Do it. The next time you order a pizza, like, yo, I changed my number. Here you go. McGee says, give the pizza guy her number. So, yeah. She likes those older fellas. And pizza. Yes? Uh-huh. Good story. Good talk. Yeah. That's all I really got. I guess also to say to everyone, yes, I am bringing back Rantings of a Maniac. I just I don't know when, so I apologize for that, but hopefully soon. The problem with my show is sometimes I just don't have anything to rant about. Sometimes. It's rare, but sometimes it happens. And this extended break has kind of kept all those rants. Like I said, I try to be relatively positive in the rants, but then if I've got nothing positive to rant about, then I won't. Mark? So just be patient. Yes, John.
No, this is serious again, right? Like I'm dropping the bits right now.
Okay.
Can we do some on-air spitballing and producing?
I mean, sure, why not?
No, I had some ideas for Rantings of a Maniac.
Oh, okay. Let's hear them.
And honestly, I don't know that. I think part of what your struggle is you're trying to make ranting a brand.
Am I?
No. Well, the show is Ranting of a Maniac. It's a brand, but it's not a good brand because you don't always feel like ranting to your, to what you just said.
Yeah.
What if you called it Musings of a Maniac?
Musings. I mean, I could muse.
Because you could then you could just.
I'm actually not at all opposed to that. Sorry, I was completely sidetracked dealing with an order from my store on my phone, and I heard that. That's actually fantastically alliterative too. Sorry, I got to deal with it.
Okay.
So that would change it to Mome.
Well, it's forget about how you would say it. I think Musings of a Maniac. You don't really you call it Rome, but Musings of a Maniac. Then you could get on and whatever thoughts you have. It's like Margin Doodles, but like a little bit more serious, right? Like a little bit more you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think
that's actually not a bad idea.
I think whatever you do, whether it's Musings of a Maniac or if you want to drop the Maniac and call it Mark's Musings, right? Like,
now you're thinking, yeah.
But I think I want more of you.
Mark had a show before Mark came here. I like how we're doing this live on the dive.
Yeah, well, he did more, and let's do some on.
Like
in fairness, Mark had a solid podcast that was that before he came here.
That's true. I did have Mark talk. Is what it was, but yeah, and that was only because I didn't know what else to fucking call it.
I mean, musing's there if you want it, right? Just saying.
Good idea. You giving me lots to ponder here, and you all, the viewers, you are bearing witness to a possible let's not call it a rebrand, but yeah, a possible restructure.
And this is the kind of content you can get at the $32 tier on our Patronizer.
That's right.
Only $32. You can't really beat that deal. And so you'll have some change left over. And with that leftover change, you should go to our TeePublic store and find some of our incredible merch that we have available for you. Again, we got coffee mugs, we've got shirts, hoodies, long sleeve shirts. We've even got masks. Look at that. You see that Poo-Tang shirt that Jeff's wearing that he's sporting? Poo-Tang. You definitely want that. You want to wear that in public. And go to TeePublic at our store and get it. It's amazing. And they have a 30% off sale going on right now, probably for the rest of the weekend. So you should definitely get on that. And I assure you, if you have not used TeePublic before and you get on it, you are going to get fastly addicted because they are there's no shortage of styles. Like everything you could possibly want or need, they've got it. That's yeah, well, that's a good point, Christy. Yeah. So got nothing to add to that. Who the hell was that camera person anyway? That was perfect.
Nice.
I never noticed that before. Like I've seen that gif so many times, and I've never noticed that I just scowl like that. Oh, that's great. Yeah. Some beach. Yeah, some beach indeed. I don't know. Some beach with red hair, I assume. I don't know. I'm just trying to you guys, this is what you get when you subscribe to our patronizer. You get high quality content. See, this was for free. You want more of that, like at a on a constant basis, then you gotta fork over some cash. You know what I'm saying? Get on that patronizer. Get on the what level tier for that one? It's probably not that much. Probably what the $40 tier, something like that.
I thought that was on the God tier.
Oh, the God tier. The God tier is I will dance to that song for 40 minutes straight. And yeah, that's what I'll do. So get up on that God tier on the patronizer.
Get up on it. Or
you can forego that, and whomever orders, let's say $100 worth of the merch at our TeePublic store, you will I'm saying this complete truthfully. Whoever orders a purchase of all of our merch, $100 worth, I will absolutely do a big long dance to Return of the Mac. If you want 40 minutes, I'll do that. I'll do 40 minutes straight.
What will you wear?
Wear?
Yes.
Oh, what will I wear?
Yes. Here's what I'm thinking.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking you wear your dive shirt.
Oh, well, clearly, yes.
And really short shorts. Like hot pants.
I could probably find some hot pants somewhere.
Right? Or something along those lines. Like, give them a show for $100 is what I'm saying.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, for $100, obviously. I mean,
I want to see like a little bit of ass cheek hanging out.
Well, I mean, I don't have a thick ass, so you have to understand I don't do my squats.
I don't think that our audience is going to be that picky about the thickness or the thinness of your ass.
Well, you say that now, but the way I like to shake it, you would expect me to have like a whole bunch of ass.
Jeff and I represent like 2/5 of our audience right now.
Oh yeah, I will wear. I'll wear booty shorts and a dive shirt. Maybe a tank.
Is that a Medusa coin?
Yeah. What is that?
So this is what they call. So this is dead currency.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'll show Thomas too. Thomas, you want some history right now?
Sure.
See this?
A Medusa coin?
This is a drachma.
A
This
drachma.
is a Greek drachma.
Actually?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, well, this is actually 100 Greek drachma.
Cool.
Oh.
The euro made this extinct,
Yep.
but I still have
I
one.
thought they were on kroners
Cool.
or kroners.
No, I went to Greece. They
No.
were drachma, dude.
In Greece? I don't think Greece was ever on Krona. That's like Denmark and Sweden and stuff like that.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
It's
okay.
called the drachma. That's what it was when I was drinking the ouzo there. I used to buy ouzo with this.
Chroma is a female Autobot, a ladybot.
I need to like.
Jeff loves the ladybots. McGee says give it back. Tell him.
Give what back?
Never.
Yeah. That's imagine that for 40 minutes straight. I'll get more elaborative with it as well. I like to do interpretive dance. Given, if the mood should strike. But yeah, head on over to the TeePublic, and if you buy $100 worth of our merch, you can't add like other things to it and call it like $100. Like it's just like it's got to be specifically our merch, $100 worth, and I will give you a show. That is my Friday night dive guarantee. So I wonder who it's gonna be. Is it gonna be you, or is it gonna be Handsaw? My money's on Handsaw. Let's see. Can I get a T with a graphic of you dancing on it? Oh, well, I'd have to talk to the merch. You'd have to talk to the merch guy about that. Is that possible? We'll see. We'll see what we can do. Jeff, how you feeling over there, buddy? How's the tequila working for you?
I'm feeling the tequila. It's feeling good.
Are you feeling the change? Do you feel like you want some pepper like poppers?
That's our
Wow.
new pants
Is
foot
that
cam.
Wave of the future for the Friday night dive, or for the feeding the monster in general. We've got multiple camera angles. We've got all the lewds. Oh, my pants shirt finally came in. And John's putting on a yellow rubber glove for reasons I don't want to know. Oh, are you still doing chores? Is it time to clean the sink?
Clean something up. Don't worry about it.
Just don't tell someone to cough. Fun times all around. Oh, man. I thought I had another talking point, but I, for the life of me, cannot remember what it was. But, that's all par for the course here on the Friday Night Dive. Usually I have something that's kind of semi-interesting that I want to talk about, and then I just never get to it. I talked about the MCU. That's cool. We got that going on. I really want to see Kong versus Godzilla in the theater, but not yet. Maybe soon though. Actually, if
March 18th, Mark, talk about March 18th.
Well, March 18th is the week prior to my birthday, so that would be a very cool present to myself to have to go to the theater after maybe possibly some, vaccinations occur within that time frame, and then I'll feel a little more comfortable going to a theater. I'm still gonna have to probably mask up and everything just for safety's sake, but yeah, and glove up, sure. Oh well, we'll see. I've got hand sanitizer, and I wash my hands pretty regularly. All things considered. Oh, okay, fine. Jeff, how you feeling with that whole thing?
With what, the gloving up?
The we know because of your occupation, you have been you got your round 2 vaccination, yeah?
I did. So I have some antibodies now.
Mm-hmm.
The second shot. Is there an echo?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know if it was me or the tequila. The second shot did give me a little bit of a fever, and I felt yucky for about a day. But making antibodies is sometimes hard work.
Yeah. That's kind of the consensus that we're getting kind of all around. But you're good now. You're
Yeah. And I'm looking forward to this, like, getting out more mainstream, so more folks can get it. Yeah, exactly.
absolutely. Yeah, it's kind of I feel kind of bad because I'll probably get it before like my folks get it, even though I mean my folks aren't old, but still I would feel better if they got it like around the time I do. But then again, I mean, and I told them this too, but they said, well, considering what I do for a job, and I'm in and out of places, including but not limited to hospitals and what have you, they said it's probably a good idea for you to get it. It's like, all right, I'm fine with that. But yeah, I know but it does kind of make me feel bad because there's a lot more people out there that probably need it more than I do.
Yeah, I think it's going to be getting out there quicker than we think. This whole like process, like for them to come up with the vaccine and everything, has happened very, very, very quickly. Like if you look back historically,
Yeah, well, it needed to.
yeah, it really did,
And
and
I
it's
mean,
rolling out faster than like I think a lot of us expected.
right, and we had the resources to make that happen, so it would make sense that we wouldn't. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Whereas like something like, let's say, influenza was a little more difficult because that was 100 years ago.
Hmm.
Things did not work as quickly back then as it does now. Oh boy, Hansel says the new COVID strain is creeping up from South Carolina. Boo, not good. Is that mutant strain that the people from across the pond delivered onto us? Because I want no part of that. See, that's my thing. Is like I've done pretty good of staying not infected, and by like I mean, kind of it's real remarkable, but it hasn't happened, and it would just be my luck that right before I get vaccinated, I would get it. So I'm like, just hey, can we get that appointment like right now? Like if we're gonna do this, that is no, I can't do that. It's too much. It's too much. You're gonna get us flagged, John. We can't even hear you.
I can't hear you.
You don't have a voice. Say it again.
I'm going to show you my crotch if you put me on the air when I'm not looking.
I didn't put you on the air. I did not put you on at all.
Who did that to me then, Jeff?
It wasn't me, man. Or I don't think I did.
It was probably well, it definitely wasn't our producer because he was actually
well, that only leaves one person, and I'm looking right at her.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'll get her.
Tequila makes me black out.
She saw it coming. she knew we were gonna bring her in.
I'm not gonna remember any of this tomorrow.
I gotta go.
Oh, we've got 2 Jeffs. Some people at work got COVID in between shots 1 and 2. Oh, that's no good.
Yeah.
Well, at least if you're getting the shots, then you can pretty much, You can kind of help null and void it in a quicker way than just waiting it out. Yay, Doom. No, don't want Doom. None of that. No Doom. I'm taking that off there. This is getting crazy.
Yeah, I'm hoping more for Resident Evil.
Resident Evil. I don't want that because that shit doesn't it didn't end up very good for the parties involved with
Oh,
that.
that's true. That's true. I
And
kind of feel like that's any of those video games.
yeah, pretty much. I mean, there's probably a few we could, if we really think about it, and go, I wouldn't mind that. That sounds okay. But Resident Evil is not one of them.
Mm-mm.
But there's the culprit. You did it, didn't you? It was all your fault. Yeah, everybody. Okay, you know what though? We're almost at the 2-hour mark, but that's really all I've got to contribute to the conversation. So I think we're going to call it a night. I think this was a successful return to the dive for the first edition of the 2021 season, year, whatever, what have you. Be on the lookout, you guys. We are coming back. We're going to have lots of content, a lot of fun stuff coming your way. Jeff, you want to give them a little tease as to what they can expect either in podcast form or here on the YouTube channel?
Like one of these kind of teases?
I mean, you can expect that for sure. Remember, $100 on the TeePublic store. So do that. But no, I was referring to some of your shows that you got down the pipeline.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to be coming back on Mondays. I'm thinking this Monday coming up.
Ooh.
And I'm going to kind of rotate through a few different shows on Monday mornings. But yeah, Mondays will be me. It'll be like, I guess it'll be like Feeding the Mondays. I don't know. But yeah, nice. My shows will be on Monday mornings. And then on the YouTube channel, the Truly Bizarre World's going to be coming back. And, that guy that hosts it, Hillbilly Scribs, he went missing at the end of last season. So the whole theme of this season will be the search for Hillbilly Scribs. So I'm looking forward to that.
Where in the world is Hillbilly San Diego?
Yeah.
That will be the question. So very much tune in. And there's some more stuff that we'll let you guys know in due course. Again, I guess you kind of saw the notes live on the air. There might be a restructuring of my show, Rantings of a Maniac, my podcast. There might be some a new way of thinking at it, or thinking of it and looking at it and doing it. We'll see. That will be more conversations to be had. But I am bringing the show back, so we will keep you posted on that. As far as our main show, Are We Wearing Pants? Rest assured that is coming back as well. I don't have a specific date currently. I don't think soon. I'll just say soonish. You'll know. We'll post it. Follow us at Feeding the Monster Podcast feed on Twitter and on Instagram, where we probably don't post as much on Instagram as we should, but whatever. It's there. And we post when we need to. Follow us on Twitter. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Subscribe to the podcast. Do that so that you never miss a show. You can follow me in all my random bullshit that I talk about and yell about on Twitter and Instagram at Mark the Bats. And as always, you can find me here at the Friday Night Dive, since now we are back. And now we are ready to get drunk and stupid, because why not? And I'm not going to plug the TeePublic store again. I've already done that, but you know where to go. You definitely want to pick up the merch. We've got this. We've got Are We Wearing Pants? We've got all the stuff, all the designs that we have. We got new designs on the way. And look, not for nothing, but every time you buy a Coors Seltzer pack, they donate 500 gallons of clean water to your local rivers. And our rivers are filthy. They need clean water. You can help that. you can help deliver clean water. But if you want to save lakes, I can't help you. They're here to save rivers. So go piss in a lake and be kind to the rivers. That'll about do it. Thank you guys for joining us as always. And yeah, I'll see you next week. Same time, same place. Maybe not the same time, but I'll definitely be drinking. So I can be forgiven for being a little off time every once in a while. Anyway, Thomas, take us out.